Have you ever noticed that when that moment of free time finally arrives, a chance to invest in something productive that could genuinely bring you closer to your goals, you end up giving in to procrastination? Instead of taking action, you pick up your phone, start scrolling through social media, and let the opportunity slip away to do something meaningful. Take Ayanokoji, for example. He spent years developing solid discipline and exceptional skills, reaching a level of excellence that's the result of constant, rigorous training. To achieve that, he had to turn challenges into daily habits. So, how can you develop a level of discipline that truly drives your life forward? In this video, I'll share practical tips that can help you become more disciplined and productive, allowing you to make the most of every moment. Let's dive in. Avoid stimulating tasks before important ones. This tip might seem simple, but it's incredibly important. When you start the day watching high-intensity videos or mindlessly scrolling through your phone, you end up overloading your brain with dopamine. This chemical, released when we experience instant rewards, makes any task that requires mental effort feel incredibly dull by comparison. Why? Because your brain has already been flooded with intense stimuli, making activities that demand focus and patience seem less appealing. Imagine you've already spent a good part of your mental energy on superficial entertainment. When it's time to tackle something more productive, like studying, working on a project, or even doing household chores, your mind resists. This often leads to procrastination and frustration, causing you to give up before even starting. Instead of wasting precious time on highly stimulating activities early in the day, why not start by focusing on essential tasks? Prioritizing what truly matters before any entertainment not only helps keep your mind clear and ready, but also creates a positive momentum for the rest of your day. Pool effect. This technique can be summed up as imagining a pool with cold water. Getting into cold water feels uncomfortable at first, right? The same goes for starting a task. Choose the easiest way to dive in. Begin with the simplest parts. Gradually you'll adapt, and the flow of work will become less uncomfortable. This technique likens the beginning of a task to stepping into a pool with cold water. At first, the water feels shockingly cold, and you instinctively want to avoid the discomfort. However, as you continue to immerse yourself, your body adjusts, and the initial discomfort fades away. The same thing happens when we're about to start a task. Just like the first contact with cold water, the start of any activity can feel uncomfortable. But an effective way to handle this is to ease in slowly, beginning with the easiest parts. These initial steps are simple, don't require much effort, and are easier to complete. Plus, this progressive approach allows you to warm up to the task, making the work feel much more natural. As you complete these small tasks, your brain begins to adjust, and the mental resistance that was there at the beginning starts to fade. It's as if, little by little, you're warming up for the main task. After overcoming this first step, the work tends to flow more easily, with less pressure, until you eventually enter a state of focus or flow, where you're so absorbed that even the more complex parts feel less intimidating and productivity increases. Law of Congruence. The law of congruence is about defining a clear mental image of the person you want to become and aligning your decisions with that goal. It's like building an internal compass that directs your actions according to the ideal version of yourself. Essentially, each choice you make should be evaluated by asking, does this action bring me closer to or further away from the person I want to be? This daily practice creates coherence between who you are now and who you want to become. Over time, each aligned choice strengthens your confidence and moves you closer to your ideal self. Acting congruently not only drives you toward your goals, but also gives you a sense of purpose, assuring you that you're on the right path. I hope this video has been helpful to you in some way. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest content. See you next time.